everybody. Welcome once again to Felicia, Nettie, with Yettys Italian Restaurant, Hall of Fame restaurant, I might add. We're here. We're going to do today granola.
Yes, we're going to do granola.
That's a very helpful thing. It's a big thing. You wouldn't, you would never know how huge granola really is. I researched a little bit. Tell us about it.
And I buy it, and a lot of it I don't like, so I decided to figure out how to make granola that's not hard and has a lot of good stuff in it, none of the bad stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Just like the Easter bread we made, made a big hit with that.
Yeah,
Boy, that was delicious. Anyway, granola, go ahead. How are we going to...
So the granola, when you buy it, is used... The stuff that I always...
When you say granola, it's loose when you buy it, right?
Yeah, I don't like that loose. You can make this loose, but I like to get... You can buy granola that's like that. And that's really expensive.
Oh my God.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times it's really hard, and I don't have great teeth, and I don't like crunch. Like, I hate those grape nuts.
Oh, do you?
I hate those. I can't. It's like eating rocks. So this is really light and crispy, and you can break it up into small pieces and make it into cereal, or just chow
The
it.
nuts really make that. What is that, peanut?
Oh, everything. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So we're making light, crispy granola. And it's addicting. So, first you want, should I tell them what they need first? The ingredients?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need 4 cups of regular rolled oats, not quick oats, raw, just plain out of the jar. 4 cups of oats, 2.5 cups of your choice of seeds and nuts. I use goji berries, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, millet, peanuts, pecans, almonds, whatever you have around. It's a good time to clean out your cupboards because nuts do get old. If you have whole nuts, just put them in a bag, get a heavy spoon, and just break them, not into powder, but...
Like the oats, can you eat these oats or you have to cook them?
No, these are raw.
You can just eat them?
Yeah.
I see, okay.
So I'm just breaking up the bigger, like the almonds, because you want your stuff roughly the same size. So when you put your granola together, if you have big nuts in there, it's not going to stick together like I like it to stick together. So, sorry, that's loud.
So there's peanuts and almonds in there?
Peanuts, almonds. I have 2.5 cups of nuts and seeds. If you want me to tell you everything I have in there, you don't want any fruit in there, just your nuts and seeds.
Why is that, Flea?
Because your fruit, when you get granola, when you try to make homemade granola, for years I was putting all my fruits and stuff in there and baking it. The fruits, dried fruits get hard, really hard, and you can't, it's not real great. I like my fruits to still be soft and juicy, so we put them on at the end.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you're gonna need 2.5 cups of nuts and seeds, a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. You can get it really anywhere. It's solid. You're gonna microwave it for maybe 30 seconds or so it's liquid. So a 1/2 cup of coconut oil, a 1/2 cup of pure maple syrup or honey, or you can mix the two. I made maple syrup this year.
Oh my God.
At my house, I tapped my trees and I made
maple syrup. You tapped your own trees in that?
Yes, I did.
That's pretty unique.
So that's homemade maple syrup.
That's your recipe?
That says rhubarb jalapeno jam on it, but it's not. Homemade maple syrup. Yes, that's my homemade maple syrup from my house.
Nice.
Which is fun. A teaspoon of sea salt. If you don't have sea salt, use a 1/2 teaspoon of regular salt. Teaspoon of cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, don't put it in. If you like more cinnamon, put more. But I have a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you want 1.5 cups of your dried fruit, your coconut, chocolate chips, whatever else that's not a nut or a seed.
When you say dried fruit, I see raisins.
I have golden raisins, regular raisins, and goji berries.
Could you put cranberries in there if you want?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
any dried fruit.
whatever
dried
you want.
cherries,
Right.
dried blueberries are excellent.
Yep.
I have goji berry plant at my house, so I always try to throw goji berries in. They taste horrible, but they're really, really good for you.
You can get that dried fruit at any market, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you could just use raisins.
I see.
Or leave them out altogether. Any type of dried fruit, pineapple, whatever. I wouldn't put any fresh fruit in there, for sure.
Okay.
So.
You know, it's funny, granola, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I am.
Granola was invented, you wouldn't know it, but in 1863 by a guy named James Jackson. And oddly enough, it was in a small town in New York. I forget the name. I saw it on the internet. I like to research a little bit about granola. And they say it was invented, Allie, in 1863. You would never think that, right? And it was invented in them days, they didn't call it a health spa. They called it a sanatorium. And they made that. Then there was another article that said 2 brothers in Philadelphia invented it in 206. So it's kind of sketchy with that, Who actually, but I guess.
Yeah, I know,
but
right?
It's been around a long time.
So take your dry
That's delicious.
stuff.
It's got a wonderful aftertaste to it, too.
It's fabulous. The maple syrup, I personally like maple syrup. Honey is fabulous, but the maple syrup makes it like light and crunchy. And after you eat all the big pieces, the little pieces that are left, the little pieces that are left, put it in a bowl of milk with cereal, or just do what I do and just tip the bag up and eat it.
So you just added oats to that, right?
I just added this nuts and seeds, and you guys got to turn a fan on. Sorry, Charlie, the left one.
Yep.
It's getting smoky in here. Your dry stuff. You're going to put your cinnamon, teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, my hands, my old hands. No, I got it. Sorry about the fan, guys, but we're working here.
We're all right. Yeah, it gets hot in this kitchen.
Yeah. I thought I was going to die the last time. Teaspoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of sea salt. Stir that around so it gets all nice.
Why sea salt as opposed to...
Sea salt is not as salty as salt. And it's not chemically processed.
Oh,
so
salt is. Is it better for taste?
I could be lying, but yeah, I'm pretty
sure. Is it better for taste, you think?
Personally, it depends on what you're doing. Like, I would never salt my pasta water with sea salt. It would take too much of it.
Yeah.
So there's a place for salt, but if I'm going to just eat it without baking or cooking with it, I would just use sea salt all the time. Okay, so then you're going to add your oil. I like to add my oil first.
That's pure coconut oil?
Pure coconut oil. I like to add my oil first so it gets all through the...
that's a big thing, that coconut oil. Plus coconut milk they use in a lot of recipes.
Coconut oil is good for you.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the secret to movie theaters popcorn, is they use coconut oil.
Ah.
So if you pop your own popcorn at home, pop it with coconut oil.
Does it have a flavor of coconut?
Yes.
It does?
Then your...
The homemade honey?
Homemade maple syrup.
Oh, homemade maple syrup. You're going to do honey pretty soon too, aren't you?
I never set it up. I got beehives and I never set them up. I don't have time.
Well, Walter will help you.
I know.
Mr. Morrissey. Yeah, he does that.
So you're going to mix that till that's all combined. If you do it all together at once, don't ever mix these two together, because this is cold and this is warm, and your coconut oil will turn back into solid, and then it's going to be a pain in the grass to incorporate. So you got that all nice and mixed.
You just blend that all in together then.
Yep. And a teaspoon of vanilla.
Now you mentioned you don't put your fruit in at the end. That's just before it goes in the oven?
No, at the end. The end.
You mean when it's cooked?
Yep, when it's all done. You're going to do it 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. I set my timer for 10 minutes. Stir it real good after you put your vanilla in so it gets all through it. I set my timer for 10 minutes and then turn it. Press it down with another sheet of parchment paper. You're going to want parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can spray it or rub it with coconut oil or something. Yeah, it's not going to really stick, but it makes it easier to take it off. Oh, where's my spatula? Damn. It's all right. I know where it is.
Yep.
I lied. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to use my hands.
That's all.
So you spread it out. This is
very easy to make.
You think that this is a lot? It's not. I could eat this whole thing. I had to stop myself from eating the whole thing before the show. So I would do the 4-cup batch and not try to make it smaller.
Very nice.
If you have a spatula, it's easier, because now look, I got a mess. And you take some more parchment paper or the spatula or your oiled hands and push it down really hard.
It's funny, this granola is very helpful and very good for you. There's an app out there where you can send in what, I sent in what I ate, and they just sent an ambulance to my house.
Don't turn me in. It was probably Yettys.
Get out of here. This is Yettys Italian Restaurant Hall of Fame. Those of you who haven't been down here, I hear every day, oh my God, Charlie. I went to Yettys, it was wonderful. Oh my God, what'd you have? and they tell me, we talk about it. This place is jumping, man.
Yeah.
Because you don't get food like that. Yesterday, Al, I had the garlic pizza and what do they call them, Western wings or
No.
chicken garlic, creamy garlic wings? Oh my God. There's no
No.
words. There is. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Garlic
Oh
Parmesan.
man, I wanted to pray after that.
Garlic Parmesan wings he had, so we'll have some today so we can show them what you're talking about.
So good.
So after 10 minutes, I'm going to show you that you have to flip it and then press it down again. Pressing it down is key.
You take it out of the oven and have to turn it over?
Yeah, we just like stir it
How
up.
long will you before you do that?
10 minutes, I said.
And then
the
10
timer.
minutes you flip it again and put it back?
No.
Oh,
Did you do good in school?
no.
I didn't
Graduated
think so.
Circle 65.
Me too.
Well, you know why that
I
is?
did, to get you out of there.
Well, no, half the senior class is failing between 60 and 65. It looked
Yeah.
bad for the teachers. So if you were between
Maybe
60 and
that's
65,
why.
I had a 61.
Well.
They threw you out to make them not
Oh
look
my
bad.
God, that's totally what happened to me. I think they
Yeah,
just wanted me
they
to
do
get
it all
out
the
of there.
time.
Get the
Well,
hell
because
away.
you didn't like school, neither did I.
No, I still don't.
I mean, you didn't do good in school, but you own a Hall of Fame restaurant.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So there,
All right.
teachers.
So there, teachers. Should have done your job.
No, they were doing their job.
I
I was
know,
not
I
attending.
badmouth. Some were,
I was
Joe.
not
Some were.
attending.
All right, we're going to make a pizza pie over here.
Okay,
They
while
make-
the granola's cooking, we're going to make our lunch, part of our lunch. And it's a large Yettys. That's my best-selling pizza. It's sausage, mushrooms, peppers, pepperoni, and onions.
What's it called?
A Yettys.
A Yettys.
Like a Felicia Netty.
Yep,
It's a Yettys.
Yep, yep.
Because it's our favorite pizza in our family.
All right.
This is 12 ounces of sausage. Raw homemade sausage.
That's homemade, and it's
Yes, we make it right here.
It's the best in the world. Let me tell you, that's why Yettys is a Hall of Fame restaurant.
And
If
this
we're
is-
down here, we're open 6 days a week, closed on Tuesday. If you
Yes.
haven't been down here, you're missing the boat, but plenty have.
11 to 9. Dining room closes at 8. Delivery is done at 9.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we spread an entire layer of sausage. So any new customers will get a sausage pizza and they'll think there's no sausage on it. When in fact, there's probably 4 times more sausage than anyone puts on.
Yeah,
their pizzas
definitely,
anywhere.
definitely. Yep.
That is all sausage.
Yep.
If some people, most of my customers like their pizzas extra crispy.
Do they?
Yes, I
Well,
have so
especially
many.
sausage. I love everything well done.
I do too. But this is raw sausage, so it does have to cook for a minimum amount of time.
Yeah, sure.
So all of our pizzas are pretty crispy on the bottom
Yep, you got
anyways.
pepperoni pizzas, you got red, white, and green pizza, you got the pile driver, you got
Pile
the pizza
driver is
pizza.
twice as much sausage.
That pizza
than
pizza is
that.
loaded.
The pile driver has twice as much sausage.
It does?
as
They
Two
call it the-
times. The pile driver, yeah. It has
Yeah.
double sausage.
Oh yeah, people like that. And we got a shot of the burgers there. A lot of people don't realize.
Yeah, we have great burgers.
Yettys Italian Restaurant, Hall of Fame restaurant, sells burgers that are so fantastic. They blow everybody out of the water. I ate one. Oh my God, this is a burger. Holy cow!
Yeah,
the rest that they're
8
selling, I won't
ounces
mention
of-
any names, is garbage.
No,
Oh, it is. It's terrible.
8 ounces of fresh ground beef.
Look at how clean the line is here. I mean, you can't see
it's
because they
a
got the
kitchen.
hood, but spotless.
Why would you
everything.
be surprised? It's a kitchen.
No, but you have seen some kitchens?
No, I've only seen this kitchen for
Well, let me tell you, I've
45
seen them
freaking
all. I
years.
tell you, I did places where we set up to do a show. I said, come on, we're going. We're not doing a show here.
Okay, sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, peppers, and onions.
Onions, huh? I never get
yeah.
onions on my
Oh,
pizza.
you're kidding. Do you like onions?
What kind of onions do you use?
It's just Spanish onions.
Spanish onions.
Yeah.
If you're cooking, do you always use Spanish onions?
No,
Well, why would
Like
you
a
use
spirit.
white onions?
because they're a little bit milder.
But Spanish onions are flavorful and better
Yeah.
for cooking, you
It's your
think?
standard onion.
You know, I don't know that. A lot of people don't know what onions
Where's
to
my
use.
oven
Do you
rags?
know? Do you know Al about onions?
I don't.
Vidalia onions are your sweetest ones. We grew candy cane onions this year. I could eat them like an apple. They were delicious.
Do you grow them
Probably
in your
about
garden?
15
Can you
minutes.
grow onions or
Yeah.
no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I grow them for the whole year. I don't ever buy
Are you
onions.
kidding me?
No.
You grow your own onions and they
Well,
grow?
my son. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
nice.
this big. They're beautiful.
Well, homegrown is best. No
Yeah.
preservatives, no
The
pesticides.
Spanish onions stay longer than your specialty onions. That's another reason why restaurants usually use Spanish onions. They last longer.
Yeah, it's a good time to mention also that they have a complete kids menu here. You know, all the children. You got desserts, you got a bar, wine and beer. Again, open 6 days. We
Quick
got
Draw is back.
a big parking lot over here. If you come down Mohawk Street, go around the corner, huge lot, no waiting, come right in, like that. Okay, that's the sauce.
That is
Liquid
the sauce.
gold, that marinade. Out
Oh,
of
I'm
this
sorry,
world.
babe.
You're all right. We're trying to work.
Are we ready to go and talk about the things outside, or
Oh, let's see how the timer. Maybe we can flip.
is your granola ready to go?
It's probably ready to flip.
All right, let's do it.
Hang on, speak for a minute. I
We
gotta
have
find
to
my
flip the
spatula.
granola.
Yeah, wait for a minute 'cause I gotta get
What's that now, honey?
chicken wing calzone sub
Chicken wings, calzone sauce. Do you use
Scalzone.
boneless chicken wings?
for
Did
the
you say
calzone.
scalzone?
Oh, wow, yeah, nice.
Did you say scalzone?
Calzone
Nice.
sub?
It's a calzone sub.
So many things. You got to come down to Yettys. You've never been here, you're missing the boat. There isn't a day that goes by where people don't come up and say to me at the store, Charlie, I went to Yettys. You're absolutely right. It was great. It was great. It was great. They love it.
Okay, we're gonna just flip this over. If you don't flip it over, you're trying to just keep all of the sticky
Beautiful.
stuff,
Look at that thing. I'll cover that
because it's
for
going to
you.
kind of settle. You want to keep your sticky stuff incorporated in your granola. Otherwise, it won't stick together.
I like working in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, come here Friday night.
I can't get in here.
I'll let you in the
I have
back
to
door.
say hello from the street.
You
You know,
gotta
you know
help
one thing
me.
I can't get over? No matter how busy Yettys is, the stuff comes off the line, it goes out to the customer, nobody waits. It's very pleasurable here. All her staff are excellent, friendly, courteous,
Yes,
wonderful.
they are. My staff is fabulous. Ow,
Yep.
son of a gun.
Careful, be careful.
Yeah, I'll just add it to my Yettys tattoos.
Many, many scars of a wonderful restaurant. Now, you flip that, now you're packing it
Now
down
I
again.
flipped it. Now I'm packing it down. You can use your parchment paper again. If
Did you add
have
your
it.
fruit when you did that?
Well, when it's got to go 10 more minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to pretend that 10 more minutes is up because
We're doing other
we're
things.
doing other things.
Right.
This is what it's going to look like, maybe a little bit browner in 10 minutes. And then you're going to just add your fruit. I'm going to try chocolate chips. I never put chocolate chips on my stuff because I try to eat really good, but when if I buy trail mix or something, I always eat the chocolate chips first because I never get them.
Listen,
And there's
you're always
coconut.
yeah, but you're always eating that fresh stuff out of the garden. And my grandma was that.
Yeah.
99 years old, died in her sleep with nothing wrong with her. God bless
And then
her.
you're going to just do this again. Push it down. So I don't want to confuse you guys. This would have to normally go back in the oven for 10 more minutes. Then it comes out, then you put your dried fruit and your chips or whatever on, and then you let it cool for an hour. After 1 hour, at least an hour, or tomorrow, you will have this. And it will just
Look
come
at
up
that.
like that.
Beautiful.
And if it doesn't, say, I don't know, something failed, your maple syrup was thin or something, you will have this. And it's absolutely fabulous. You just have to
is.
eat it alone because you look like an animal eating it.
And you know what's great for finicky children? And you're trying to get them a good
Oh, kids
something
will
else.
love this.
Yeah, kids love it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go out front, right?
Now we're going to go out front.
Okay, we're going to talk more. See you out front, guys.
Felicia Netti, owner of Yettys Pizza and Pasta in Herkimer, New York, isn't 100% sure when the business opened. Though some old-timers estimate 1952, the earliest mention she can find is from 1957 in a local phone book. The original owner, Paul Yetty, has passed away, but his memory looms large in the business, partially through its mascot, a towering Yeti-like figure. Paul was a much-loved local, hosting cigar smoke-filled card games in the cellar, doling out pocket money to local youngsters, and hanging his biggest fishing catch on the wall as decor. Felicia remembers Paul as a great man, with a small restaurant and a tiny menu that sometimes stayed open till 5 a.m. After Paul passed, the business eventually passed from the Yetty family to the Nettys. Felicia's brother took it on and hired Felicia, who later bought the store from him in 1981. She was then just 21 years old and found it challenging being taken seriously as a self-taught businesswoman. Luckily, Felicia was a fast learner. In 1998, she bought the building next door, turning a tiny pizzeria into its modern incarnation. A dual-story, full-service restaurant with 6-page menu, delivery, catering, and a full bar. Today, Felicia trains her 25-year-old daughter in operations, but she has no plans of retiring. 4 times a year, she lights up the screen with local half-hour TV spots, where she whips up her homemade delicacies at the restaurant. She even taps social media to host live streams from Live Music Tuesdays. But the focus remains on her community. I always put money back into the restaurant and never say no to giving back, Felicia notes. If I want customers to come back, I have to care. And I may sign the paychecks, but I can't do it without my employees. Yettys has been a part of my life forever, and I can't imagine life without it. Yettys Pizza and Pasta. Welcome to the Pizza Hall of Fame.
Well, now we're here at Yettys again, and we're going to go over some of the things that you make here. Look at how delicious. Tell us a little bit about it,
Okay, first up we have the pizza that we made in the kitchen, which is a large Yettys pizza. And that is what it looks like. Oh, you're gonna get 2 pieces, Charlie.
That's so hot. Wow.
Yeah.
What's that now? The Yettys?
Yes, it's
pizza.
called the Yettys. Sausage, mushrooms, peppers, pepperoni, and onions. And I'm starving, so I'm having some.
Wow. Look at that thing. Beautiful
Ta-da!
pizza.
Yeah.
You know, Yettys sells many, many different pizzas here. The pile driver, you got the red, white, and green, which is the
Chicken
mozzarella.
wing, chicken and pig, regular,
Chicken and
original.
pig is
Paul's-
a big,
Paul's
big-
original. The old EBA, when you ordered an EBA, was just sausage, mushrooms, and peppers. Pepperoni wasn't even a thing.
No. You know, chicken and pig is chicken and bacon.
It's chicken, a garlic pizza with barbecue chicken and bacon.
Very nice.
It's very good.
You know, a lot of people
Okay.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go.
Italian wedding soup.
The best. There's nothing like
Mom's
this Italian
recipe.
wedding soup. You sell it
And
by the quart,
we
too.
sell that. We have a freezer in the takeout area. That
Yes,
This
let's
doesn't
talk
look
about
great
it.
because it's frosted over. But our homemade pasta fazool and our homemade Italian wedding soup.
This pasta fazool is out of this freaking world.
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
beans,
try it.
beans with homemade pasta in like an orange sauce.
And then you
A
can
lot
get the
of
wedding
garlic.
soup, right?
Wedding soup.
Yeah.
And then we sell our original creamy western wings.
That's a
By the-
sauce for the wings?
Yeah, that's only the original. It started here. Everybody in the valley sells their version of it, but this is the original. And our homemade Italian dressing, the house dressing, people love it.
Is that- yes,
yeah,
it is
so we
delicious.
do sell it to go. It is.
I'm getting some of that.
That's good stuff. Take it.
You're very sweet. No, but I'm telling you.
No, I love.
You know,
love
you
that.
go to grocery market, you buy whatever, but this,
No,
phenomenal.
it's good stuff. We have a bacon mushroom Swiss burger, which is
That's a lot of
8
people don't
ounces
realize
of
about. You sell the best burger in the world. You come
ground
over here and eat the
beef,
burgers, you ain't going over to the burger
fresh,
house no more.
not frozen, and bacon, fried onions, mushrooms.
And it's out
on
of
a
this
brioche
freaking
bun.
world. Out of this
And our
freaking
crispy
world.
fries, which are
Yeah.
getting harder and harder to get because that was a thing of the 90s and now they don't, it's not a thing anymore.
Really?
Yeah, everybody sold crispy coat French fries. Now they're on to other things, but my customers love these, so I'll always try to get them for you.
Like I said, the burgers, you eat the burgers here, you'll never buy burgers anywhere else. And it's a monster burger.
And
Go ahead.
this is shrimp bianco.
Shrimp Bianco, my favorite.
Linguine with, it's a white wine sauce.
You
It's
have
not real stringy like
You have chicken
Alfredo.
Bianco also,
It's lighter.
right?
I have chicken Bianco and shrimp Bianco and ravioli pesto
Oh,
Bianco. That's got my Bianco sauce with pesto in it.
Oh, my
Over
God.
raviolis. That's super.
I never had that.
Well, there's because you
No.
just get your same stuff every day.
I know, but I
was
can't
gonna
get
say
by
every
the
week, but
like
it's
those
not.
chicken wings. They had the chicken wings, like, oh my God, they were so
And that's
delicious.
greens. Your greens will come with a side of bread.
Look at that. That's
Fresh
nice.
greens.
Greens. Beautiful. Look at that.
Greens. Everybody has their own version of greens.
Oh yeah, yours are the
You
best.
just have to
though.
try them. Well,
Yours are the best.
There's a lot of good. They're in the greens area.
Yeah. Oh
There's
yeah.
a lot of good
yeah,
greens
yeah,
out here.
There is. But your greens stand with anybody.
All of your dinners come with a house salad and bread.
Nice.
And here is garlic bread.
Also, you're gonna mention.
Ta-da!
Yeah. We
And I like to get it with a side of Italian instead of sauce. I like to dip my
Yeah, the dressing, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, it's delicious.
So
I
if you
stick the
like
pizza in
garlic
that
bread,
all
get
the
a
time.
side of Italian with it instead
Yep.
of sauce.
Yep.
Or both.
Yeah, you got individual pizzas during the lunch. You got the little pizzas.
Yeah, we have
for-
personal pizzas.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my card of things I wanted to talk about, but it
That's
doesn't
all
matter.
right.
I'll just wing
You
it.
want to go get it? I'll keep talking.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't
How
matter.
much time, Ellie Bob?
We're at 26:34.
Oh, we got
Okay,
a little bit of
ready?
time left.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time left. Let's try this pizza
You
pie.
can't put this food in front of me and let me not eat.
What is this again now?
How old for Alzheimer's? Like, is he ready for the home?
Talking about me? No way.
Sausage, mushrooms, peppers, pepperoni,
I can't remember my last name.
onions,
Delicious. Oh my God.
right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll save this one.
Now I see why you put the onions on there.
You never had onions on pizza?
Never.
Put it on your pepperoni pizza that you get. Just pepperoni and onion. My son gets
Do you
pepperoni and
can
onions.
you put onions on a garlic pizza? That's all I ever order.
Hell yeah.
Of course, I order your
No, I have a customer that
your
orders.
standard Yettys special sausage and peppers and mushrooms, and it's delicious.
I have a customer that orders garlic pizza with pepperoni, which looks fabulous.
No, it's good.
So you could put garlic, pepperoni, put anything on a garlic pizza.
No, but the onions got
Onions
a
are
wonderful
great.
flavor.
They are.
Yeah.
I always have onions on almost.
You know,
everything.
it's a good thing to mention too that we have children's menu here, right?
Yeah.
And also, tell us a little bit about the desserts you have here.
Carrot
cake?
I have carrot cake. I can't keep it in the house.
Yeah, I know, that's delicious.
Brownies, fudge brownies, homemade, cannolis, cheesecake. Usually have 3 different varieties, 3 different toppings. Sometimes
Do you still
I
do
have-
the pasta shots?
I still do pasties.
I love the
just
peanut
did
butter and jelly
72 of
ones.
them. Yeah, they don't stay in the house very long. I apologize if we're out sometimes.
They're
but
hard to
it's just
make.
me. They're a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
They really are.
They are. We're open 6 days a week here at Yettys.
Yes, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dining room closes at 8.
Do you still have the special evenings pasta?
No,
Okay.
not currently.
Yeah, but all the prices are wonderful. If you haven't
Yeah.
been to Yettys, I encourage you, really. What do we got in time, Allie Bob? Just
We got 1 minute.
Well, let's see.
Oh, listen, we got a minute left. It's a
Okay.
good. What did you want to mention?
Website, printable menu, yettys.com.
Yep, Yettys.com,
Yettys Herkimer's Facebook page.
Facebook page.
I have wonderful employees, and I want to thank them.
Yep, and
because I
no
really
waiting
do.
here at Yettys. You got the nice big
And they work
parking
their
lot in the
butts off
back
all day.
over here.
Parking lot around the corner.
Yep, no
The
waiting.
deck will be open. Well, the deck is open. I don't have the sunshade up yet, but the sunshade will be up.
Yeah,
in a
pretty
matter
soon.
of
The weather's
days.
trying to break.
Yep.
Yep.
But
Anyway.
with the laws, I only have 2 tables out there.
Well, listen, if you haven't been down to Yettys Hall of Fame restaurant, you certainly want to come down. You're missing the boat, and those that have been here before know so. Yeah, Felicia, thank you so much for having us,
welcome.
honey. You're a dollhead. Thank you.
welcome.
All right, folks, we'll
A
see you next
dollhead?
time, all right? A dollhead.
dollhead?
A dollhead.
What
You're
was
a
the
pretty
body?
lady.
Just the head?
No, you're the whole package.
Yeah, thank you.
Yettys Hall of Fame. Yettys Hall of Fame. Yeti. I love her.